What's up, everybody? Another edition of the Salty Chip Show. Damian Salty G, Chip Kayfabe. You could find the show pretty much everywhere at this point. Spotify, Apple Podcast, Stitcher, saltychips.simplecast.fm. Anywhere else I'm leaving out, Chip?
Google Play, Podcast Addict, everywhere except for Podomatic.
I didn't even know Podcast Addict was a thing. So
yeah, I learned of that recently.
Oh, nice. So that's where you can find us. Myself at Dare to be Damien on Twitter, Chip at Chip Kayfabe. Want to get this out of the way. This is brought to you on behalf of the New Age Insiders Wrestling Network. And we had some good news happen this week for us, Chip, as a show. We are one of the sponsors of Battle Club Pro's May the Queen Reign event, Saturday, May 26th in Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. So that's exciting that we're one of the sponsors of an all-women's wrestling event happening, and Battle Club is one of my homegrown promotions here in the tri-state. And it's one of those things where I went to their last show. They knocked my socks off to the point where I wanted to get more involved, and I talked with, representatives, and this is what we came up with. So I'm pleased that Salty Chips is going to be a part of this show.
And Tessa versus Mia Yim is the main event, so you need to be there.
Well, all the NAI people, if you like women's wrestling, and if you enjoy Tessa Blanchard, Mia Yim, and Jessica Havoc, and amongst others, Sue Young's also going to be there, Jordan Grace, Kara Hogan. It's a who's who of women's independent wrestling. Please do yourself a favor. Visit battleclubpro.com for more ticket information. VIP packages are available. They will be announcing the first ever Battle Club Pro Women's Champion. The first 30 VIP ticket holders are entering a raffle to be able to present the title to the winner.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's pretty impressive. So again, that is May the Queen Reign by Battle Club Pro, Saturday, May 26th in Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. You'd find them on Twitter at Battle Club Pro, or for more information and tickets information, battleclubpro.com.
I think the Twitter is X Battle Club Pro X. I think.
Is it?
I think.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. If that's the case, then
I'm going to look it up now.
So it's just something that we're looking forward to getting involved with. I know I'm excited.
Battle Club Pro.
X Battle Club Pro on Twitter, and tickets again at battleclubpro.com. So Chip, now that we got that out the way,
yes.
Off air we were talking about. We were trying to talk about the show and what we're going to talk about today, and then it kind of hit the both of us. We're not really feeling anything going on in professional wrestling in terms of WWE at the moment.
Me, I'm everywhere.
How so?
I just don't care.
Why is that?
I wish I had an answer. I just don't. Everybody knows my love for Progress. Yeah. I tried watching their Thunder Bastards Go yesterday. And I turned it off. I'm bored.
Wait. Are you bored with professional wrestling in general?
I think so.
Ooh.
I don't know. We talked about off air how the amount of hours I've been working, it's taking a toll on me. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's just I think my time is better spent doing something else. But the weirdest thing about all of this is I'm watching 2003 Raw and SmackDowns like nothing. So why am I so into that but not into anything currently? It's confusing. It's weird. I haven't felt this way in like 10 years.
Well, no, that's actually a really good question.
And if you can hear in my voice, I'm exhausted.
No, you sound exhausted. So anyone who's listening on the NAI network, we're really sorry. Chip and I have not been sleeping much. We're kind of workaholics at this point.
Daylight savings time fucked me up.
Oh, that did not mess me up. I was ready for it. So.
I was out, and I just remember seeing the clock go from 1 to 3. I was like, wait, oh shit, I'm never gonna sleep the same again.
Again.
Did I say it like that?
No, but now we did.
Again.
By the way, Chip, I'm trying to get us in at as we're talking on air, I'm trying to get us in with Wrestle Circus.
Please do.
I was saying, do you guys need a broadcast duo to help out with your shows? Because they're doing an Ask Me Anything kind of thing. So.
Oh, please do. Please do.
So anyone else, if you're interested in having the Salty Chip Show involved with your wrestling show, please reach out to us on social media at Salty Chip Show.
We should preface that by saying we'll both be back into wrestling by then.
Look,
we cared
no,
about
no,
you.
I said WWE. I'm tired of. I didn't say independent wrestling.
I just don't. I think it's the work. After Mania, when I have like a week off of work, I'll be back. I'll be back to normal. It's just I've been working like crazy, and I'm not hating myself either. Just
Right.
been working like crazy, and just don't have the time. And I'm just not going out of my way to watch it. I guess is the best way to put it. I have Raw and SmackDown both recorded, and I haven't gone back. I watched SmackDown last night, but I haven't gone back. Well, until I fell asleep when Shane McMahon came out. But that's beside the point. I just haven't gone back and watched any of the other ones I have recorded because why?
So then my question to you is, since you're watching old Raws and SmackDowns, what have you noticed?
I think it's more nostalgia than anything. You know, the biggest thing, and I've said this forever, even before my podcasting days, I tweeted about it constantly. It's the crowd reaction makes such a big difference in my wrestle watching. If the crowd is dead, I'm dead. But the crowds in 2003, SmackDown, sure, it was recorded. It was probably a recording, a post editing job, but the crowds were so alive, it made me pumped. So I think that's the biggest difference. Crowds just aren't alive anymore, and them not caring makes me not care, even though I should be caring. So if that makes sense.
No, that makes sense. I feel like it's the energy wise, you know, where again, at the end of the day, and I hate the phrase, but at the end of the day, when you're done doing your job and your other responsibilities, you just don't have that fervor sometimes to just dedicate 3 hours, 2 hours.
That's the thing. Like I mentioned to you, I spent time catching up on Arrow in the snowstorm before I had to leave. That's a different story.
How did the snowstorm affect you, by the way?
22 inches of snow. And it was very cold in the house, so I ended up leaving and going to my cousin's house. And then I came home later that night to end up falling asleep when Shane McMahon came out. But luckily we didn't lose power this time.
I don't see any flickering lights, so I think you're good.
Oh, that will still happen, I promise. Just because it's my energy. Just because we're talking about it, it's going to happen now. Watch.
Well, that means you're going to have like weird demons possessing your house now.
I already do. I'm pretty sure.
I think it's your cat.
Confirmed. As you said that, I saw his head pop up out of the corner of my eye. So
your cat's aware of it.
My cat's very aware of everything. But no, I just think it's energy. Like I just can't see myself committing 5 extra hours. I mean, that's 5 hours to commit.
Look, man, the only thing I commit to as far as nothing in my personal life aside from work is my hour that I work out every day. Like that is something I have to make a priority.
And that's another thing. We talk about fitness on here all the time. I've had to take a week off at the gym because I hurt myself. And once I get back into the gym, that's even less time that I'm going to commit. So I don't know. I don't know what to say.
You know what you sound like right now? A dad.
I sound like a dad.
You sound like a dad. You sound like an old man dad status. Meanwhile, you're many a year older than me, since we like to talk about that off air. And yet you sound like you're a grandpa. So
I've always said I am an 80-year-old trapped in a mid-20s guy's body. I've said this for years. Like even when I was 18, I said I'm an 80-year-old man trapped in an 18-year-old's body. And in my mid-20s, it still stands true.
Oh my God, Chip. What are we going to do with you, man? What are we going to do with you?
Like, do you see the bags in my eyes? Look how tired I am.
I don't look that closely at men's eyes or anything like that, but I'll take your word for it.
Sure, we'll go for it.
We'll go with that. So that's actually a good talking point right now.
How tired I am?
No, well, we'll use your dad status really quick.
Okay.
So we always talk about WWE using old timers, part timers, nostalgia. Since you were watching old 2003, 2004 Raw and SmackDowns,
yep.
Who fits the moniker of wrestling dad or mom currently in WWE?
Oh, John Cena is totally the dad.
Kurt Angle's another one.
Kurt Angle, if Brock Lesnar ever spoke, I'm sure he would be like the dad because even in 2003, he was like a dad.
Mind you, let me clarify for the audience. We're not saying if they're dads in real life or moms in real life. We're saying that they hit an age where their gimmick no longer works for them, and you're just like, oh, Dad.
See Tom Brady. Him chugging beers on Steve Colbert. And like when Steve Colbert asked him if he wanted to chug a beer, he goes, "We'll see," and like smiled to the crowd. It's like, shut up. Like,
well, that's one of the things
chug the fucking beer.
That's one of the things I don't like about your boy Tom Brady. So,
well, I don't care about anything he does off the field as long as he's winning me championships. And yes, I said me. I don't give a fuck. As long as he's winning me championships, I'm happy.
Are you going to be investing in that TB12 nonsense?
No, that's off the field. I don't give a fuck.
That is so garbage, man. The supplement game in general is just a load of crap. But
I mean, I use Gym Post. Not Gym Post. Gym. Yeah, I use Gym Pro as a post. That's it. Well, I've also been using Herbalife, but since I haven't been going to the gym, I haven't been using it. But sorry,
it's all right, Chip. We understand. You're a dad now. You're mentally a dad, like you said. So
now let's rephrase. I do not actually have a child.
No, again, this is about people who feel and act like dads, even though
they're for people that may have just skipped over the beginning part, just making it clear, I do not have a child.
Neither one of us does. Neither one of us has a child. So I have been called Wrestle Dad a few times because I'm the guy, and shout out to JJ Williams for calling me dad.
Are you okay?
That's Melissa. That's Mel. Mel, hi Mel. We know you're Wrestle Mom. Watching. We know she's watching. But I have been accused of being Wrestle Dad because I ask people to let me know when they get home okay from a 3-hour drive because I don't want my friends getting in car accidents or anything like that.
Right.
But yes, I have been accused of being a Wrestle Dad. Because I don't have real children. So sue me. Like, come on.
Well, I think that's a sign, dude.
I'm not having kids, dude. I work with kids the last 20 years of my existence. Last thing I want to do is come home to them.
Fair.
So anyone who has a child, enough. I give you credit. I give you all the kudos in the world. But your boy Damien Sawlty G does not have the patience to deal with diapers and changing and poop and all that other stuff. Like, that ain't happening, man.
Can we just talk about something really quick?
Sure.
I found mini cards in my drawer.
Why? Don't make me ban you to the penalty box, Chip.
I quit. You're
quitting the show right now, live.
Bye.
Bye, guys. So Chip has quit. So I will be taking over from here. So thank you, Chip, for all your contributions. Oh, and he's back. Here I was thinking I was going to have my own show solo again. Oh, well.
Oh, wow.
So John Cena's a dad. Who else fits that? I say Kurt Angle fits that dad because he's trying to be cool. I feel like Triple H is another want to be cool dad.
That was Triple H in 2011 where he was like the boss. Yeah. Oh yeah. Funter is definitely a dad, no doubt. Funter.
Like Funter first.
Fun Triple H. Fun Triple H.
Oh my god.
Funter. You've never heard the New Age Insiders call him Funter?
That sounds like, what's the word I'm looking for? It sounds like he farts a lot. So no.
I don't think that's what it sounds like, but okay. Well, okay, fine, sure, no, but okay.
Oh, by the way, if you want the 5 seconds to make fun of Flip Gordon, go ahead, because we do it every week.
Wait, what?
You know how every week we make a comment about Flip Gordon?
Oh, he sucks.
Thank you. Just every episode here on Salty Chips on the New Age Insiders Network, as well as all podcasting and streaming availabilities.
All right, so let me rephrase. He doesn't suck. He doesn't do it for me.
He's a good wrestler. I just don't share a lot of his worldviews. Better?
So you would say you don't have flat views.
My views are never flat.
Okay. They're very well rounded.
Very well rounded.
Okay.
Almost global, in a sense.
Like a spear.
Like a sphere, yes.
Okay.
So suck on that.
Jesus.
Flip your way off the planet on that one, Flip.
Holy aggressive.
I'm always aggressive.
Well, true that.
I'm a New Yorker. You know I'm aggressive.
True that. So I am going to fly to New Jersey, by the way, for Battlecore
Pro. Why?
It's easier.
You don't want to drive 5 hours, you said.
I don't want to drive 5 hours by myself. And it's easier. It's probably going to cost me less because I was looking at flight tickets today, and it wasn't too expensive.
Okay.
And I'm thinking about just making a day trip, flying in Saturday, flying out Saturday night.
It's not going to be over in time, dude. Trust
Damn
me.
it. Well, I was looking at Ubers too. It's only 20 minutes. The venue's only 20 minutes from the Newark
Airport.
airport. Yeah.
So what are you going to sleep at the airport?
You know what? That's not a terrible idea.
Oh my god, I'm going to shoot you.
I'm cheap. If you haven't learned this about me, I am very cheap.
And why is that, Chip? Why are you cheap? You walking into it, you know that, right? Go ahead, Chip. Go ahead. If you don't know Chip Kayfabe by now, there's a reason why I'm making this commentary, and he's gone on record and talked about it. So why is Chip cheap? Find out next on the Sawlty Chip Show. I'm sorry.
You done?
Sorry, guys. Yeah,
You done?
I'm done. So who's mom? Who's Wrestle Mom? My beard itches too, Chip, as Chip is combing his beard toward me in a very aggressive manner.
Mom is Mickey James.
I'd say Bailey.
Oh, the hugging.
Wouldn't Bailey make sure you get milk and cookies before you go to bed? Think about that.
Oh,
like
Lord.
She tucks you in at night, gonna read you a bedtime story.
Sing to Itsy Bitsy Spider.
Yeah, something like that. You know, maybe Goldilocks and the Three Bears. You get a nice story.
Or Itsy Bitsy Bailey. That's probably a thing.
Itsy Bailey went up the water spout.
Or went up the wacky inflatable tube, man. Oh, whoa.
By the way, those things are awesome. I actually want to walk into a room and have those things kind of like pop up.
But you need one that's dead. So you when it's
when
kneeling over dead, you just save its life.
What?
You've never seen when she comes out and one of them is like half dead, like it's not.
Oh, it's always like
wavy, and then she just hits it and it goes back to life. The magical Bailey touch.
Maybe she can do it to her career.
What's that?
Maybe she can do that to her career.
Oh, ouch!
Come on, man.
You know she's still gonna have a Mania match, though.
Everybody's having a Mania match, apparently.
Except
who?
For Braun Strowman's tag team partner.
Man, listen. Let's talk about this real quick. I wasn't going to even talk about this, but
my bad. I thought we were.
No, that's fine. No, I wasn't going to have a take on this, but now I have a take on it.
Okay.
This is WWE saying, well, we really don't have anything for you to do, but putting you in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal is kind of a waste of your space. And we have Finn, because originally he was supposed to feud against Miz for Mania. Then they figured, well, let's put Finn and Rollins against Miz. Cool. That's the wrestling event right there, because you got two really good wrestlers.
That's the match I'm looking forward to the most.
Just because those two can tear the house down, and Miz is very entertaining for what he does. But
too bad you won't be there.
I won't be in the country. I told you this. I won't be in the country. So I will be in parts. Chip is flipping me the bird for those who don't know.
Remember you did that to me like a week ago?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left me alone to talk, and I sucked, and you flipped me off.
That's your bad.
No.
You got to be better at your job.
It wasn't my job. You go, I'm just going to leave Chip alone for a minute. Bye.
And you left me alone for 30 seconds, and I was just fine.
It was like 7 seconds.
30. I counted in my head. 30 seconds.
Then you count fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You know what?
I missed 8.
I'm tired of referees counting too fast. Now that you bring that up. Can we get a consistent count? Because sometimes I was at Shine this past weekend, and one of the refs, they counted extremely fast to the point where I'm thinking, do they not go over the match beforehand to say this is going to be the cadence of my count?
Nope.
Ridiculous. Like boom, boom, boom. Dude, you're not doing the quasi ending. Stop.
Who's the ref? Was it Tully?
I don't follow refs unless it's Frank Gastineau. I don't follow refs.
Well, you know Tully. He's the Evolve ref.
Oh no, it wasn't him.
Because I don't like him.
Does he have an accent?
I've never heard him talk.
Okay, well, if it's the same guy I'm thinking of that
He's
works.
Fit. He's fit.
Yeah, he works at Also Glory Pro.
Sure. I believe it, yeah.
He's a bit aggressive.
I don't like him.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't like his count. It bothers me.
Oh, man. Okay, so is it as bad as Earl Hebner's count when he's knocked out?
This guy.
Yeah, that guy. That's totally, yeah.
Okay. Earl Hebner's count when he's knocked out. 1, Two, like that's
Looks
Earl
like he's
Hebner's.
pushing out a big piece of poop coming out of his butt. Yeah, I know.
So when I was in my CTP bud days, I talked to Tony many times about this. How Earl Hebner is probably my least favorite referee.
Just because he's over dramatic.
Over dramatic. He's always in the way. He's always on my camera. It's like the best referee is when you don't notice them.
Mike Chioda.
Mike Chioda is one of the best. My favorite referee is Neil Patrick.
Nick Patrick.
Nick Patrick. Nick Patrick. I loved how close he got.
Patrick Harris.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I love how close he got. Like he made it seem legit, like he was trying to get in there to see the correct, like to see, make sure the shoulders are down.
Oh, I love when reps do that, when they go in and check to see if the shoulders are actually down in submission hold.
Now you can tell, like especially in WCW when Nick Patrick was reffing, that like he would remind them that they were kicking out because he'd reach his arm under there and push their shoulder up. Go watch some of his WCW stuff. You'll notice it now. Now that I said it.
See, now you got that thought process in my head.
So do it.
Not now. I'm on air.
I'm watching. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not watching anything.
So, but going back to Braun, we're deviating here from the point.
It sounds about right.
This was one of those times where WWE said, "Well, you're our hottest commodity right now, but we actually don't have a spot for you.
Right.
So let's put you as a way to shake things up in the tag team battle royal, and you're going to eliminate everybody because you don't have a tag team partner.
And you're just going to win the whole fucking thing."
So I'm curious to see where this goes. For one, do they give him a partner eventually? Two, has there ever been someone to hold the tag team title by themselves?
No, there hasn't. Now people have defended the title by themselves because of injury.
Won it and worn it alone.
No. Now my favorite thing ever will be Braun walking down to the ring with 2 tag team titles.
Because he's the combined weight of an actual tag team.
Yes, pretty much. But no, I don't think anybody's in any promotion. I don't think anybody's ever won it by themselves.
Side note, what does that say about all of Raw's tag team?
There's absolutely no depth, / they have no confidence in the Revival, because the Revival were the right answer here. Sheamus and Cesaro, I guess, said that they've beaten everybody, but they've never beaten the Revival. They said, I guess they like feuded with everybody or something along those lines. Never feuded with the Revival. They've been injured the whole time you were a thing. So
I would have loved to have seen the Usos challenge the Bar.
Did we see that in Survivor Series?
Yes, but I want to see it for the belts.
But see, here's the thing. Now you're going to end the brand split.
Well, no, but they're not ending the brand split as it is now. They're just co-signing on pay-per-views. No.
Well, I don't care so much about them being on the same pay-per-views.
Okay.
That doesn't bother me. It's just, you know what? That actually helps me getting back into wrestling, because now it's less time I have to commit.
True.
Right?
Well, we don't have enough time to commit as is, so yes.
We're lucky we get this.
Oh, yes. Everyone listening on the NAI network, thank you so much for putting up with us, especially on the weeks where we don't really have enough time to dedicate to immersing ourselves in pro wrestling.
It's not even the fact of having enough time. There was just literally, even if we watched everything, there was nothing to talk about.
Well, again, the last time we spoke, we were actually going to talk about sports stuff, and then we realized too much time had passed to talk about some of the things we wanted to talk about. So when we focused on wrestling, we thought, nothing really going on there, people. So that's why we're asking what you guys think about who's a wrestling dad, who's a wrestling mom. As always, find the show at Sawlty Chip Show on Twitter. Myself at Dare to be Damien, Chip at Chip K Fabe. What do you do when you don't have a vesting interest in professional wrestling or any sport? Because it's getting harder for me to watch sports.
Yeah, sports are getting hard.
Stop messing with your mic, man. See, every episode, every show, it moves the mic and he messes it up.
I was, because my butt hurt, so I was trying to. Never mind.
Moving on. So, as you know, Chip.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
Does my beard look good?
It's a little scruffy.
How long it is?
That's what she said?
Yes.
Can you
What?
tell folks we're tired? Can you tell we're having a good old time being tired on the show?
We're exhausted.
Oh, we're exhausted. But no, okay. I'm trying to keep a vested interest in some sports because, my background is in radio sports broadcasting. So, day number one in broadcasting school, they told me start to watch more college sports because there's always jobs in college sports. So I thought, fine, because I have a vested interest in college football. At least I had it growing up. Now, I don't know, man. It's kind of hard for me to watch NFL, NBA. I can't do baseball. I know that's your thing.
I don't even know if I can do baseball right now.
Are you wearing a headband?
Yes, I am.
Are you going to play at the Y after this? Why are you wearing your headband on air?
So the Y recently had our YBL Cup, which is our youth basketball league.
How'd that go?
Went good. We gave all the kids headbands, and I took one.
So you're saying you stole from children?
No, there were extras. So
did you do your spin?
So I ended up having to work the whole day, so I didn't get to spin. But it was a huge success. We reached our goal and exceeded it. It was a great turnout, and we're sending a bunch of kids to camp. So that was the main goal, and mission accomplished.
You know what? I love that. You know me because the fact that I work with kids for day job number one, like that is something that means a lot to me. So
it was a fucking stressful day. Don't get me wrong.
Oh no, I can imagine because I've done fundraisers, so I can imagine how stressful these things can be. So,
look at this,
dude.
Like,
what are you doing? What
I'm
are you?
tired.
You're like 2 seconds from a man bun.
I'm actually cutting my hair.
What?
Yeah, I'm getting rid of it.
Why?
I'm bored.
So get a tattoo.
I want one. I just don't know what I want.
You ever come to New York? We got a place for you. You can get a really good tattoo in Jamaica, Queens.
In Jamaica?
In Jamaica. Affordable and professional.
Okay.
I'll tell you more after the show.
I was going to say, am I going to die?
No, you're not going to die.
Because there's a place out here called Pins and Needles, and people literally die there.
Why would you want to go to a tattoo parlor called Pins and Needles for one? Two, knowing people have died.
Boston.
This is why I'm a New Yorker.
Oh, fuck you.
Unfortunately for you, Chip, I don't like guys.
Wow.
You said F me.
That wasn't the route I was going.
Well, too bad so sad for that. Man, again, we are too tired, man.
What the fuck?
So, what I want to know really quick from you, Chip, as we try to connect ourselves
This is like a real radio show right here. Like, this is what national radio does.
This is what happens when they filibuster, yes, and they have nothing to talk about.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Agenda-free day.
Yes. Usually it's a Wednesday first.
And it is a Wednesday.
There you go. So, since I want to turn it back to wrestling real quick, this has been a continuous take argument because, Phil and I kind of disagree on this. The Carmella thing.
Oh, boy.
I know I'm going to go into some odd waters here.
Oh, boy.
But the rumor is, if you've been reading the dirt sheets, I don't like to read dirt sheets, but I do see the headlines that come across my feed. Now, the rumor is that Carmella is going to try to cash in her briefcase at WrestleMania and try to do a Rollins, cashing in against whoever the champ is from Asuka and Charlotte. Now, this can go one of two ways.
Really good or really bad?
It's going to be bad either way.
Okay. Opinion.
Yeah, my opinion can go bad in two ways. Number one, she cashes in during the match, takes the pinfall by Asuka so Asuka doesn't beat Charlotte. Right? And then you can continue that feud saying, Asuka didn't beat Charlotte. Charlotte could say, you never pinned me. I want my title back, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Or she can cash in on the winner of the match and then lose that way because apparently she's destined to lose it. Now, there's a third option that would make this nuclear. Now, I know Phil probably wants this. I know you probably want this. but I cannot fathom that she cashes in on Asuka and successfully cashes in the briefcase.
Well, here's something fun. I don't want it because she's not beating Charlotte. Asuka's not beating Charlotte.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
Okay, I know wrestling is a scripted sport, guys. I know this already. We're not dumb. But, want to put money on this?
I just told you off air that I looked at my bank account today and wept.
We can bet a drink. Better?
Deal.
Since you and Kat have like drink bets.
Let's not bring that up because
Hi,
then
Kat.
I'm gonna be obligated to get those.
Hi, Kat.
And-
Miss ya. So yeah,
I'm gonna be obligated to get those.
You are
and
obligated
I'm
to
going
get it. Yes.
Wait, I already bought you a drink.
No, but we're doing a bet for this specifically.
All right, fine, cool. I'm down.
Fine. So the drink of our choice, I say Asuka beats Charlotte.
Jaeger bomb.
You say Charlotte beats Asuka. Fine.
Jaeger bomb.
You want a Jaeger bomb?
God no.
God no. So I just can't fathom WWE pulling the trigger on this unless they want to make Carmella into the new honky tonk man, if that makes sense.
In what
Where
way?
the chicken shit heel that everybody despises. See, it's different from The Miz because The Miz is chicken shit, but people like The Miz.
Now.
Nobody likes Carmella. I mean, at live shows, she gets no reaction whatsoever. And you're looking at me with that face like, really? No, she doesn't. Ever since they got rid of Ellsworth, her heat magnet gone.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
So if she cashes in successfully, the only way that works is if they make her into a chicken shit heel because her wrestling is subpar.
I think we're there already.
Yeah, exactly. With the briefcase, she's chicken shit. But if she's a champ, do you really care? Like,
Well, I don't care right now. And the best women's wrestler on the planet is champion.
It doesn't move the needle. So why the hell would I want to be invested in Carmella?
You know what I did watch last night and I had a lot of fun with? Mixed Match Challenge.
I saw the match.
I enjoyed it. It was good. Lana actually looked
improved,
decent.
Yes.
She looked decent.
I will give Lana credit. She has improved. I'm not going to say exponentially, but she has definitely improved.
And she also runs the ropes like Kelly, but that's we're making strides.
You know, somebody brought to my attention, I think it was on social media, where they were going over the Women's Rumble and they showed Tori Wilson not taking any back bumps because she didn't want to take any. Every bump she took was either on her front or on her side.
Really?
Yeah.
Did she get implants in her ass and she's afraid to pop them?
I don't know, but that's something that I didn't realize until I went back and I re-looked at that, seeing Tori Wilson. So I'm thinking, she's not taking any back bumps. That's actually a good point. Go fig.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Would you ever take a back bump?
I want to.
All right, anyone listening, Battle Club people, let's set that up where Chip takes a back bump.
Well, in New Orleans, I plan on buying a table and taking a choke slam through it.
Who's choke slamming you through a table?
Me.
You're choke slamming yourself through a table?
We'll figure it out.
You know what? You got 20 seconds on your own.
No, we're not doing this again.
Bye.
We are not doing this again. This is the second time you fucking muted yourself this time. Are you fucking kidding me? Unmute yourself, you bitch. Well, all right, now you're dancing. What the hell? I have literally there's nothing to talk about, so I'm just gonna stare at you. This is that sounded creepy. Oh, don't flip me off. Stop flipping me off, man. Shove it. Get the fuck back here.
To that.
All right, good talk. Glad we had it.
So just you guys know, that's me sending Chip to the penalty box every time he does something very Chip-tastic.
What did I even do?
You're choke slamming yourself through a table.
Why not?
Bye.
All right, fine. I'll explain myself while you mute yourself again. It's good video content for this show. Oh, why did you wait 20 seconds to mute yourself? He's sitting there pretending like he's listening to music. He's like trying to dance to it. Like he was doing a minute ago, he was doing the Oscar dance. And he knows I hate that, so I know that's I threw my pen and hit my TV, and it bounced back and hit me in the nose on the way down. Now unbeat yourself.
See, every time he says
there we
something
go.
really dumb, I have to mute myself and let him.
What did I even say that was dumb that time?
You were killing yourself to a table.
Yes.
Okay, anybody, just if you're gonna listen to the show, by the time this hits the airwaves, please tweet Chip on what a good/bad idea it is for him to chokeslam himself through a table, and please let him know.
Have you not ever seen Bill's Mafia?
Through a table. Yes, I have. They're idiots.
That's what I want to do.
You're an idiot. And I hope they take pictures, and I hope they laugh at you.
Dude, do you see what kind of publicity? No, absolutely not. I'm not that much.
Don't do it. Unless it's on fire, don't do it.
All right, so if I put it on fire and go through it, are you good with it?
No, of course not. I don't want you hurting yourself, but you want publicity.
I hurt myself walking. Are you going to deny that?
Yes, you do hurt yourself walking.
So what's the difference?
My Chip.
Oh man. So when do we end the show? Help.
So folks, I just want to let the world know the reason why I'm doing this is not because I'm trying to be mean to Chip. I need him to realize that him chokeslamming himself through a table might not be the best idea he's ever come up with.
I am the New Age Insiders hardcore champion. I got to do something.
You still have the belt?
Yeah, I do. I don't physically have it, but I'm still the champion. I fell through a legitimate table by accident at Capone's in Florida.
We know the story, yeah.
And I'm fine. I think going through it purposely will be a much better ending than Capone's.
You better hope so, man.
What do you mean hope?
You told me the Capone story. We all know the Capone story.
Hey, Vinny, snoring elbow, if you're listening, teach me how to take a bump.
You know what? That's actually a good idea.
Tweet him. Tweet him and tell him to tune in right now. I gotta talk to him.
We'll talk to him after the show, man.
No, he listened. He'll listen to you. If you tell him, hey, listen, we gotta talk to you, he'll tune in right now. I promise.
Don't worry about it, man. We'll move past. I don't want to bother Vinny. He's probably got family time right now. Remember, West Coast time.
He's tweeting. He's literally tweeting right now.
He's always tweeting. Shout out to Vinny. We love you on Lucha Underground, Vin. We love you.
Yeah.
So before we get out of here, Chip, a couple things I want to get off my chest really quick. As I said about the Carmella thing, not that I hate her in-ring potential. I don't.
There is potential.
Yes, there is quite a lot of potential. I don't care about what she brings to the table. I just currently constituted. I don't care. That's one. Number two, All In. I think no matter I think no matter what they draw, this is a success. As long as they get over 5,000 people, it is considered a success. Because what independent show, I see that, Chip. What independent show draws more than 1,000 people? Wrestle Circus draws 800.
Is that how much they get?
On average, yes. Between 400 to 800, depending on the venue.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah. At Congress, I think they've drawn 750.
Okay. Oh, speaking of Wrestle Circus, did they answer you?
No, they have not answered me yet. But shout out to THWF for saying that they support the fact that, Wrestle Circus and us should work together.
Well, we might have an in.
Hi, Mel.
Hi, Mel.
Just saying.
You were all over that documentary. It's not like we don't know.
So, but before we go again, All In, no matter what, they draw 5,000 people. I think that's a major success. I want to go. I'm trying to. I think NAI should go as a group. Just putting it out there. So, Jason, Liam, Bill, let's all work on this together.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Number 3, again, Battle Club Pro, May the Queen Reign, May 26th, Ridgefield Park, New Jersey, at X Battle Club Pro X, right? On Twitter?
Nope, at X Battle Club Pro.
Because they took off the other X. For more ticket information, battleclubpro.com. We are one of the sponsors. Again, the Sawlty Chip Show is one of the sponsors of
and the only sponsor so far.
No, there's one more.
Oh.
There's one more. Again, VIP ticket information. First 30 VIP ticket purchasers will be in a raffle to actually present the title, the women's title, at the end of the show to the winner. So I think that's actually a pretty damn good enticement.
That's really cool.
So, anything else, Chip, before we get out of here?
My beard looks amazing.
And
yours does too.
And he's cheap. We have established that he's cheap.
Very cheap. If you look at my bank account, you'll see it's been the same for a week, and I've survived on it. So.
Oh, and before we go, actually, I do have one more bone to pick with society. Really quick.
Oh shit! I thought you were gonna say bone to pick with me. I was like, oh shit, what did I do?
No, not you. Just society. What hat am I wearing, Chip?
Bullet Club.
Okay. Now, you and I know what the Bullet Club is. The vast majority of wrestling fans know what the Bullet Club is.
Yep.
So, I want to take a minute to publicly thank, and I'm putting up the dorky air quotes when I say thank, the wonderful people in New York that thought my hat had to do with, one, either a militia, or two, that I was pro NRA. So
Jesus.
People actually stopped me on the street to ask me if I didn't believe in gun control. And how can I wear this hat because of what happened in Florida? Because they thought it was pro NRA. Now, I'm not getting political on the show because that's not what I'm about. But this isn't the first time that people have stopped me on the street for either A, what I'm wearing, B, how I look, or C, just the neighborhood I'm walking in. And it's been responded to in a negative light. So it's 2018. I forgive you. Anyone who's ever done anything to me in that realm, I forgive you for not knowing. So thank you for showing me again that there's still work to be done in terms of us humans, because without you, there is no us, like we always say. Yep. And how we always end the show is don't be a dick. So anyone who's ever been a dick,
stop being a dick.
But just knock it off. Be nice. It doesn't cost much.
It costs $0 to be nice.
And as Chip has often said, he is comfortable not spending any money. So $0 works for Chip.
Very comfortable. I would love to not spend money on people.
Then don't.
I don't. That's
as simple as we can put it, right?
That's it.
As always, find the show on Twitter at Sawlty Chip Show, Sawlty Chip Show. Myself, Damian Sawlty G, Chip Kayfabe. Find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, NAI Network.
And guys, you don't understand how huge Spotify is. We didn't make it a big deal when we got announced, but that's a huge deal. People get denied from that place like crazy, and we were lucky enough to get on. Yeah. Such a huge deal. Please listen through there. That's a huge deal for us.
Yeah. Apple Podcasts, like we said, iTunes, Simplecast, saltychips.simplecast.fm. We're everywhere. So, and Chip with his dorky headband for the Y, because YMCA apparently is.
I mean, it doesn't really make sense why I have a Y headband. I have no association with that place.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you like the song. But you can find Chip at Chip Kayfabe as he's doing the white dance. Chip Kayfabe on Twitter at Dare to Be Damien. As we always say, without you, there is no us.
And don't be a dick.
Thank you, Chip. See you next time, folks.